Oh, hello there, you caught me in mid-drink. I am Bragi, and yes, I am a Viking storyteller. Now today I am here to tell you, guys and girls, another old English story. So before you watch this, grab a nice drink and sit yourself down, preferably on a good war bench. If not, a normal chair will do. And let me tell you this story. Now, many years ago in the land of our ancestors, the land of the Angles and the Saxons, and let's not forget the Vikings, there were these three men. And these three men were, well, they was going walking in the hills. One was an Angle, the other was a Saxon, and the third man was an Irishman from across the channel. And they was in the mountains walking. They was going from one place to another. But something happened, they got lost in the mountains. That can often happen. And it was getting late in the day. They was getting worried they needed shelter and somewhere to settle down. For you do not want to be caught in the wilds. For not only is it cold, there are beasts like bears and wolves. And so in the distance they saw a tree, a lone tree. And they decided that they was going to camp under there and sleep under the stars. They found a bit of wood and they got a fire going. But they realised that they had no food and only one leather bottle of mead. And they could not decide who was going to have the mead. They could not share it. They could not decide who to share it with, who was going to have the drink themselves. So they agreed that they was going to go to sleep, and whoever had the best dream and told it in the morning would win the mead, and it would be theirs. And so, after a few hours sitting by the fire, the Angle and the Saxon and the Irishman, they all sat down and went to sleep. And so some time passed, the night sky came overhead, the moon rose, and the Angle, he had the first dream. He dreamt that he went to heaven, and they had a great welcoming for him. That is the tale he told in the morning. And then the Saxon, he kind of told the same story. He said, well, what are the chances of that? I too dreamt I went to heaven. But I didn't have a good meeting. In fact, there was a whole feast put out for me. And there was all the food you could possibly want. And all the drink. And, well, the Angle knew that he had been bettered. His dream was not as good as the Saxon's dream. And then they both turned round to the Irishman. And they said, oh, what did you dream about? And then he said, well, I dreamt that you two both went to heaven. And I was left alone with the mead. And the mead was mine. And so the other two, the Angle and the Saxon, agreed that the Irishman's dream was by far the best. And he won the wager and had all the mead to himself. A very happy Irishman. And what happened to the three men? Well, I assume they carried on walking and got to where they was going. The end of the tale. Now, if you have liked this video, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Bragi, I am a storyteller. Please leave a comment. And don't forget, guys, to go and share the content. Until we meet again, it is goodbye from me. Goodbye.